What is up, everybody? My name is Justin French, covering music for those who care, and right now I'm taking a look at the 14th studio album from rock band U2 entitled Songs of Experience. So, U2 have been known for releasing some pretty damn good albums in the 80s and 90s, with albums like War, Joshua Tree, Octon Baby, Pop, maybe that one if you consider it, but I feel like U2 have not been on top of their game in the past decade. I feel like their last good album was How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, which was pretty good for the most part, and then you had an album like No Line on the Horizon come along and feel, watered down and overall not wanting you to listen to it again. And then you have Songs of Innocence. Yeah, you remember that album with the free iTunes download that everyone wasn't wanting? Yeah, I remember that. I was one of the idiots that bought it. And I have to say it sucked. Guys, there wasn't anything that had me coming back to that album. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. This album was very disappointing, and in case you don't want me to bitch about it, I'm giving you 5 seconds to get out of this review. Okay, are you good? Great. Let's start with the positives before I get into the negatives. The first single that we got from this album was You're the Best Thing About Me, and as simplistic as that track was, I didn't mind it. It sounded pretty poppy, and I actually didn't mind the production on this record. American Soul, which featured Kendrick Lamar on the intro. In case you didn't know, this song was actually, part of the song was actually featured on Kendrick's album Damn on the track XXX, where U2 actually came in at the pretty much the end of the song, and I have to say that was probably one of the highlights from Damn. It was a pretty good record, and I have to say that I love the intro. I like how rock it kind of feels. It kind of feels like post-punk. Kind of reminds me of some of their earlier work, but the rock and roll part, the chorus to it, the rock and roll chorus, it kind of took me a little bit to kind of get used to that, but other than that, it was a pretty good track. And The Little Things That Give You Away is a pretty good ballad, and I like the acoustics that play in that track. Okay, now we get to some of the worst parts. Love Is All We Have Left opens this thing, and I've seen a couple of reviewers review this album already, and they said that they don't mind the intro to this record, and that is one of the things that is turning me away from this song. I don't feel that the autotune really works well on this intro track. I do have to say though, I did enjoy the strings that open this song up, but the autotune is pretty much what kills me. And then you have just some tracks that are just there to be there. With tracks like Lights of Home, Summer of Love, Red Flag Day. I really enjoyed the intro to that, but other than that, I feel like the rest of the instrumental was just there to be there. And Landlady, what else can I say? I guess I will say this, Summer of Love does feel a bit carefree. Not careless, but carefree, but I just didn't really come back to that track much. And then The Blackout. The Blackout was one of the songs that U2 first released from this record as a live version on Facebook. And I have to say that I really, really dug that version more than the studio version. I feel like the studio version just watered that song completely down. And this album ends on 13, There Is a Light, and it just bores me to tears. It doesn't have me coming back like, that was a great outro, I should really, really listen to that again, and then replay the album in full. Something like that. Overall, it is a light improvement over Songs of Innocence, I guess, but this album just isn't for me, honestly. But anyways, maybe if you're a diehard U2 fan and you feel like they haven't released a good record since How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, I feel like this album probably isn't going to be up your alley. But if you're into more of adult contemporary kind of music, I think that one might be up your alley. So this is kind of disappointing. I totally forgot about this album, honestly, whenever I was looking through iTunes this morning to find the review that I did earlier, which was Deuce's Invincible. I totally forgot this album was coming out today, and I thought, you know, this could be better. This could be good. Because You're the Best Thing About Me came out. I really enjoyed that track. And after that, I'm just left overwhelmed and a little disappointed. So overall, the least I can probably give it is a 5 out of 10. That's it. So thank you all for watching this review. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, you can click right over here to see what I'm going to be doing next, or just catch up on another review in general. If you want to watch a review that I've done in the past, click right over here. So yeah, thank you all for watching this review. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you soon.